Please welcome Carrie Mulligan, everybody. Carrie.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You look fantastic. Look at you. You look all lovely and grown up and everything.
Thanks.
Well, the last time you were here, you were very young, and now you're still quite young, but you're taller. Yeah. This movie looks good, but that's not how you use it.
Oh, it's moody acting.
Oh,
That's
right.
my moody acting.
Did the television go off when you did that, though?
No, it's movie magic. See, there's no TV.
There's no TV there? You acted a TV?
I acted a TV.
Hey, I don't know if there'll be an Oscar, but there's $1 in it. There you go. Hey. How have you been? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
Did
How
you
are
make that film in New York?
I did.
Oh, that's nice there, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Yeah. Do you live there now?
I don't.
Oh.
You've got a new pal. I haven't seen him.
Oh, yeah, Jeff. Yeah. I don't...
Hold me.
I don't know if I care for him much, but the audience seem to like him, so he's around for a bit, I guess. Don't you dare clap. So, how you shot it in New York then? Did you live in New York while you were shooting it there then?
I did.
In a hotel?
In a hotel.
Really? Was it haunted? Was that a haunted hotel?
It wasn't.
I sometimes pretend hotels are haunted.
Why?
Because then you give me free room service. I'll say, I think my room's haunted. I need some kind of hunky bellboy to come up with a sandwich. Have you ever stayed over at someone's house and you were attracted to them, but you didn't know where to go with it, so and you were kind of like staying in a separate room, so you pretended to them that a ghost was in your room so you could sleep with them? I've done that. Surely I can't be the only one that does that, though.
Do you know, I hate haunted houses. That's the one thing. I can do roller coasters, but you know, the haunted house that...
Yeah. Oh, the haunted house...
I get really violent, you know, with the...
With the minimum wage actor going like that with a hand? Oh, yeah. Ay, caramba! You can't cuss on this show.
Oh. No, I'm really like the man with the saw and all that. I'm like, I can't. I get very...
What man with the saw? Did you see a man with a saw in your hotel room? That's scary. Yeah. So where do you live now then? You still in London?
Yeah.
Oh, you must be very tall for a Londoner now.
I am.
Yeah. You must tower over those tiny little cockneys.
I do.
Yeah. Do they worship you as their queen?
In Holloway.
Yeah. Oh, here she comes now. Look at her mighty beauty. Well, that's lovely. But you look, well, actually, I was going to say you look tan, but you don't look that tan, actually.
I think I look quite pale.
Yeah, you do look very lovely. Pale, lovely and pale.
You look quite tan.
Yeah, I'm tan. Well, but that's just stuff they put on me so as I don't frighten people who can't sleep. My argument is that if they didn't put makeup on me, the lighting is so bad that I'd be able to be seen because I'd be paler. I mean, people are probably now thinking, who's that lovely, pretty girl? She's hearing voices. Because they can't see me except my hands moving. Have you got any tattoos yet?
I don't have any I'd like to get a little tattoo.
Be careful.
Why?
Because you really should... Your first tattoo should be very big.
Why?
Oh, you know, it gets it out the way.
Right.
What are you thinking of getting done?
Well, my makeup and my hair lady and they're my kind of really close friends.
Right.
And weirdly, they all have stars on their feet. Everyone, our whole little team. And my stylist has a little star, so I thought maybe I'd get a little star.
Star on your feet?
Like a dream team thing. That sounds really awful, but...
No, it doesn't sound awful. Why would it doesn't sound awful?
No, I wish I hadn't said it now. It sounds really awful.
Well,
It sounds really Hollywood.
Stick around.
Silly.
I mean, half of the stuff I say on this show, I wish I hadn't said.
Oh, okay. That'd be good.
Did you see the monologue? I wish I hadn't said any of that. There's nothing you can do. It's said it and it's out. Don't you have a Twitter or something? You can explain yourself later.
No, we talked about Twitter. I don't Twitter.
No, you don't, do you? You're very English in that regard. Although English people Twitter.
They do.
Yeah. And they also enjoy eating strange food.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know, meat pies with jelly eels in them and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you eat jellied eels?
I can't.
Oh, really? Are you allergic to eels?
No, that's disgusting.
Pretty much. But if it was a big eel, because jellied eels is usually like little eels all kind of writhing, but if someone said, oh, we've got a lovely eel today in the fishmongers, and it was a large eel that if you cut it, it looked like a piece of cod, would you eat it?
No, because it's got that, like, rubbery texture, is the word I was going for.
So
You know
that
what I
you
mean?
base your diet on texture?
I do
Really?
totally base my diet.
So do you like soft foods or hard
I
foods?
don't like clementines, the way they kind of taste in your mouth when they
Oh,
break
you mean the
apart.
small
They have
oranges?
little,
Clementines. Oh,
Isn't that what they're
adorable.
called? Mandarins?
Mandarins, tangerines, clementines, they're all kind of the same thing. I look forward to your letters. I think they're all small, tasty fruit balls.
Yeah, but they break apart in your mouth in a really kind of unpleasant way.
You don't like that?
No.
Oh, well, what do you like to feel in your mouth then? It's a perfectly legitimate question to someone who bases their diet on texture. What kind of texture do you enjoy? Crunchy?
You know, sort of reliable.
Reliable? It sounds like you eat tweed.
No, but you know, when you... Oh, what are we doing?
Well, we better talk about the movie then. So in the movie, you know, stuff happens, I'll bet.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Yeah. So, what do you eat then? I don't know. It's kind of on my mind.
I'm going for Korean barbecue tonight.
Korean barbecue?
Yeah, and I've never done it, and I'm really
that's
excited.
Lovely, yeah. Have you ever been to North Korea and met Kim Jong-il? He'd like you. Do you know he kidnapped an actress once?
Why?
Well, he's crazy. He kidnapped this actress and he made her act in films. He's really nuts. Do we have a picture of him? No. Yeah, there he is. I think
How do they do that?
What?
What do you mean? How do they get a picture of him so fast when you randomly
Well,
talk
I
about
sometimes say
Oh,
he...
you plan things?
No.
You say I'm going to talk about Kim Jong.
I plan things. No, what we did was it's every now and again I talk about him and I say, do we have a picture
you
of
always have him?
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
I think he looks like an angry lesbian. And then I would say, do we have a picture of an angry lesbian? And then they go, yeah. And then I say, it's the same principle as, do we have a picture of Paul McCartney? And they go, like that, you see? It's just something I do. I try not to do it, but this studio is haunted, Carrie. So, movie looks good, then. What happens in it?
Stuff.
Oh, boy. What are you doing after this film, then? Doing another film?
I'm doing another film now.
Oh, yeah? Cartoon? You should do one of them cartoons. That's where the money is.
Yeah, I know, really.
Oh, yeah. I did one of them dragon
No
movies.
one's asked me. Yes, you have.
I did that How to Train Your Dragon movie. Guess how much money I got?
Tons.
Yeah. Got my own skeleton.
Yeah.
Not that much.
No.
What are you doing then? What movie are you doing?
I'm doing a thing called Drive, like sort of an action-y, gangstery thing.
Awesome. Are you a
Killings.
ninja?
I'm not no, I'm sort of the damsel.
Do you kick anyone's ass?
I get a bit of a slap in there.
And then you start doing the film? You slap somebody in a film and that's an action movie?
I've never slapped anyone in my whole life.
You've never slapped anyone?
No.
Who do you slap in the Drive movie then?
I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to ruin it.
Well, it won't ruin it just by talking about it.
It might.
Are
It
you
might
very
be a
OCD?
surprise.
Do you have this thing like, I can't talk about movies in case they're ruined?
No.
Because that's going to work against you on the late-night talk show circuit, let me tell you.
I can talk about movies. Like I can talk
All right.
about. Yeah, no, I
Talk about the Wall
slapped
Street.
Ryan Gosling in it.
Oh, really? I'd slap him. Nah, not really. He's been here, hasn't he, Ryan Gosling? No? Do you know what? This is true. Like, I said to them once, let's get Rhea Perlman back on the show. You know Rhea Perlman, the actress? Right. I said, let's get Rhea Perlman back on the show. And they're like, she's never been here. And I'm like, yes, she has. Rhea Perlman. She was in that show. Taxi, yeah. And they said she hasn't. And we checked, and she's never been here. And yet I can fully remember sitting talking to Rhea Perlman. And Danny DeVito, her husband, was here, and he's like, she's never been here. She doesn't know who you are. And I'm like... So the only conclusion I can draw is that this studio is haunted by a ghost who looks a bit like Rhea Perlman. Awkward
I have
pause?
stayed in a... Oh, did you want to do an
No,
awkward
no,
pause?
no. We'll do an awkward pause in a minute. Tell me about your haunted
I have
house.
stayed in a haunted house, I
Where?
think. Here in LA. My friend Seamus McGarvey, who's a cinematographer.
I know Seamus. I work
You know
with-
Seamus?
Yes. I love Seamus. Oh, doctor, how are you? Seamus. Yes, of course. I did a movie with Seamus.
He's
lovely.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
stayed, so I was like, oh, I have nowhere to stay for this one night that I was in LA. And so Seamus was like,
You
you
stay
know,
in my house, Dr. Mulligan. Did he say that?
Yeah, pretty much like that. And he was going out to this thing where he was going to be out all night, you know,
Oh,
whatever.
yes, that's Seamus. Yeah.
So he let me stay in his house, and then I was sort of almost there, and I was getting dropped off by a taxi, and he sent me a text message saying, by the way, it's slightly haunted. And I was like, slightly haunted.
Wait a minute. Did Seamus say, by the way, my house is slightly haunted. You might want to sleep in my bed so that when I come back, you won't be scared by the ghost in my house, because it'll be me coming in to cuddle you and keep you safe. 'Cause that's how he got me. We gotta go. We don't even have time for a pause.
Oh,
You want to try one then?
no. Yeah.
All right then. We don't have time for an awkward pause, so we'll have to do a quick awkward pause. All right then. You ready? All right.